Yeah, your thing is just like you want to make sure the facts are.
Well, exactly.
Yes, that's all.
That's all.
I would understand. So, like, if your wife said this person did that, I would understand because you know the character of that person.
Yeah,
like
right.
personally.
Yeah.
But would you understand it if somebody online didn't just immediately believe it?
No.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, I mean, I would say.
Like, would you? I'm saying, would you expect everyone online to believe your wife instantly?
No. No, I wouldn't, because they don't know her.
Right, so they would probably need more things to come out. They'd need information, they need time.
Exactly.
And that's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah. I just flashed the prisoners.
Better than the ones you killed. You just lose your eyes, they lost their lives.
Well, yeah, and that's all I'm saying. It's just, let's just wait.
Watch, like, by the time this goes up, it, like, comes out that they all did, like, impractical gangbangs on, like, unsuspecting victims. And it's like, this is the time where it's, like, unequivocal proof or whatever comes out.
Probably, knowing our luck.
But I still think, even if that's true, like, even if it turns out to be true, it's still a fair stance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like whether it ends up being true or not, it's still a fair stance. Otherwise, what we might as well do is when we roll people through court, it might as well be like, all right, you're accused of doing this. You did it. Goodbye.
Yep.
Because that's the same logic. I mean, that's just...
Oh, jeez.
That's just what you're doing, is just saying...
And that's why I find this dumb, because this thing of like, well, I'd rather believe a liar than a rapist. It's like...
Why don't you just wait? Like, why don't you just give it time?
Well,
not you playing, I'm saying the person.
I'm like... I'd rather not believe either one.
Yeah. Centrist.
You know, like, I want to actually believe victims, like actual victims. Mm-hmm. You know, and not someone who, like, gave consent to all this stuff and then decided they can make money off of it or fame or whatever.
And they revoked it.
Yeah. And, like, I'm not believing you at that point.
Wow, okay. What did I do? Why
you,
would you believe me?
Because I don't believe victims.
I'm not going to believe you specifically. If you are ever touched, don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not believing you.
I'll side
you
with
were
the
asking
assaulter.
for it.
I will give them an alibi. Tell me the name of who touched you so I can give them an alibi.
Yeah, they were with me, officer.
We were touching each other while thinking about the crime. Dude, well, here's an example of that. You know how people say false accusations, they muddy the waters and they make it hard to believe real ones?
Yeah.
Dude, my friend who got his life almost ruined and was going to end it, forever, I will think about that.
Yeah.
Whenever any accusation comes out, that comes to my mind.
Right.
I think, okay, this is very possible. Or, I think of my friend, I'm going to call him Brandon. That wasn't his name.
Okay.
And I think, well, what about Brandon? Or, you know what I mean? Like, what if that happened, you know, what if it's like what happened to him?
Yeah.
I always think of that.
Well, yeah.
Kind of like, in the same way, it's not as traumatizing, but kind of like if a girl was told by her friend, like, yeah, I was walking down this street, and I got grabbed and robbed, and they beat me up. You're going to be nervous walking down that street, right? It might never be dangerous again.
Yeah.
But you, in your mind, like, you have a self-defense mechanism that's going to say, well, now I need to be cautious. And when you have liars, it activates that mechanism for these situations, even when they are real.
Yeah.
And so the fact that so many people have lied about this has ruined it. It has absolutely ruined it.
Right.
For normal people who are not a piece of scum who wouldn't lie about this.
Yeah.
So now we have to ask 5 million questions about, well, now hold on. And when you don't ask them, then you get Emmett Till.
Right.
You genuinely do. You get vigilante justice, which I think vigilante justice actually can be a good thing.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I totally can.
For example, like, I've heard stories about, like, this guy's son was actually raped, and it was proven, and the police didn't do anything, and the dad killed the rapist.
Yeah. If I was the judge, I'd be like, what case? And then just, like, dismiss the papers.
Yeah, and for
like,
me,
I don't see any case.
And for me, it's like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I would never pursue legal action against that.
Right.
Like, is it still a murder? Sure. But is that person human scum? Absolutely.
Yeah, and, like, I get it.
Care.
And I get it. It's like, here's a distraught father. I understand.
But the dark side of vigilante justice, that's the AA-12 auto shotgun.
I like the striker a lot.
Okay, that makes sense. Because you're a domestic abuser, you like striking women. Oh,
jeez, that was a hostage! Oh, no.
That is one way to do it. That is really, wow.
Hey, I mean, I got past it.
Now that is a galaxy brain moment. Dirty, we can't get past him. He has a hostage. Not anymore. Hostage or window? Yeah, I don't know. What was the last thing I was saying before that? Because you doing that just took me completely out of my train of thought. I think you just solved every hostage situation ever.
I know.
The SWAT team should just take the hostages out so they have nothing. They have nothing to negotiate with.
It's like, we have a hostage with us. Snipe comes through the window, only
Check
hits
again.
the hostage. You were saying?
Yeah, check again. Now that is truly a military mind. I feel like we have the modern Sun Tzu.
Well, my father is Dwight Eisenhower, so...
That makes sense. Alright. But yeah, it's just... You muddy it and you ruin it.
Yeah.
And then everybody's always cautious.
Well, yeah, and I mean... And here's my thing. Let's say no false accusations have ever come out, ever. Mm-hmm. Let's say that just has never been a thing. Mm-hmm. You know what still goes through my brain? It could be.
Right, people are still liars.
Yeah.
Change of plan. The control center is just above us. Looks like we won't have to shoot our way in.
Was this a charge?
I think so, yeah.
The thunder will hide the sound of the blast. Wait for my signal.
Turn on.
Oh, I had to see what was up there.
He said wait for your signal.
I thought he gave the signal. I don't know why.
You're just
I don't know why. Should I do last checkpoint?
Yeah. What is wrong
I honestly
with you?
don't know why I thought he gave the signal.
What in the world is wrong with you? Like, your timing is piss poor. Okay, he'll tell you when.
Okay.
Just wait. Now! Alright.
For some odd reason, I thought he gave the signal.
You can climb up here. Come on.
You shouldn't be involved in any court cases ever. For this reason alone.
But officer, she gave me the signal.
I went to Yale, officer.
Yeah. This is a little sketchy, actually.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. You think, well, people are still liars. And
Well, yeah.
my whole Emmett Till thing is, in case people don't know the story, it was... Now, there's a lot of different accounts of this, but there's never any proof he did anything. And one of the most widely accepted historical accounts is a white woman wanted to get with this kid.
I will not bow to the demands of terrorist thugs. I will die before I surrender the nuclear launch codes.
Makarov, I see. This is what we're dealing with, brothers. A stubborn old man hopelessly out of step with the changing world.
Sir, still no response from the security room.
Will change.
Get down there. Find out what's going on.
Alexei, has your intel been confirmed?
Yes, sir. Our men are on the way to Berlin.
Are you listening?
Her daughter is there. We will have her in a matter of hours.
Keep me updated. Time to go.
Что здесь происходит? Получили ответ от охраны или нет? Опускать людей! Опускать территорию!
I like
Okay,
rolling the
ow.
grenade down there. Alright, we gotta get out of here now. Oh,
Why did
shoot that,
this
shoot
wall
that.
explode?
Because Price is so body positive. Okay, is
Okay,
that guy,
why
is that guy a drama queen? That guy literally was one of the drama kids. Alright, now just die. Oh no! I see my life flashing before my eyes! Oh, dear God! And then they fall. Everyone else just went down. Yeah, well, the Emmett Till thing, the historical account generally, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is, my understanding is that
Whoa.
the best that people can figure out is,
Berlin! Makarov has men on the way!
I'll contact the American.
Brzezinski will break if they threaten the girl!
Captain Price, I won't let you down.
They're sending men! Spread your legs, Nikolai! The best understood historical recounting is that this woman wanted to get with this teenager or young man. I don't remember exactly how
He
old
was like...
But he was black.
He was like 13.
Okay. And this woman wanted to be with him, you know? And she accused him of whistling at her and hitting on her.
Yeah.
And harassing her. And then later on, he is found beaten, tortured, and burned to death.
Yeah, like his body was totally disfigured.
To the point where it was mutilated completely.
Yeah.
Barely identifiable. And this is the dark side of vigilante justice, where just accepting an allegation with no proof, not even like personal proof of like proof of character or we found this thing and the police didn't care. No, you found nothing. Just someone said something.
Yeah.
So you kill someone.
Right.
I mean, that is the dark side of what can happen is this. And for, you know, he shot Price in the back of the head. And I guess I just find it amusing to me in a sad way that people can understand the tale. Like, they understood the nature of that story for years.
Yeah.
Except now all that it means to them is racial prejudice. They don't understand the element of it of this was a false accusation.
Right.
Because that's what started it all. Was like an accusation that wasn't proven, ever. And even if it was true, whistled at? That's what we're disfiguring, mutilating, burning a body, and killing and torturing someone over? Whistled at?
Right.
Are we gonna kill every construction worker that's ever been known to man? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was an unproven accusation that a lot of historians believe was just straight up falsified in general. And even if it was true, wasn't worth what happened. Like, the punishment didn't fit the crime at all.
No, not really. And the people that went to kill him was, like, I believe, like, the husband or the boyfriend of this woman.
Uh-huh.
And, like, a bunch of his buddies.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's a coward. He couldn't do it himself.
Yeah.
Either. The other thing that's kind of amusing. It's like, you're such a pussy, you have to bring up a whole gang to, like, take out, like, a teenager.
Right. Yeah, like a 13-year-old, too. Or a 12, or what, I don't know,
Shaq West would have said at least it should be 16-year-olds. Yeah, I don't know, man, but people don't get it. They don't care. And if you if you mention that, it's awful somehow.
Right.
The mental gymnastics to get around it are pretty astonishing.
Well, and do you know what I think it is? And this is just my own opinion based on stuff I've seen online, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is not like some...
It's people who no one would ever touch trying to claim that they got...
No, okay, well that is true.
Whoa,
but I actually agree.
The enemy has deployed a dreadnought.
I actually completely agree with that, to be honest with you. But that's not what I was going to say.
Wait, what do you agree with?
I agree that it's usually never like the like hottest... It's gonna sound really mean.
Oh no!
It's usually...
Abort!
Okay, anyways.
Move on!
That's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, one thing I've noticed is...
I'm just dying!
I am too. There seems to be... I kind of think it seems to be like a trend from people online.
Just a second, were you on the defense for Trump? No, I would never assault that woman. She's not my type.
No, I was not actually.
Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
The most out-of-pocket defense. Listen, officer, if I was going to essay, it wouldn't be her. Officer. Oh, that's a sniper.
I mean, is he
Do
wrong?
you really think I would essay a 4 out of 10?
No, that's not what I was going to say at all.
Standards, officer. Have standards.
I was going to say, I feel like a lot of this stuff online, to me, seems to be kind of a trend. And I think it's a trend from a bunch of people online that are kind of... I'm going to say actually insecure about themselves So they try to like find things to jump onto and like rallying points, and they want to support something. You know what I mean?
So you're saying
they want to feel
not
good
the
about
accusers,
them.
you're saying the people who join in on it.
I'm saying the people that join in on it, because people are instantly like, yeah, this person's definitely this.
They're going to come from over there, through that path.
Okay. Because it always is that way. You know, it's always like, oh yeah, they're definitely that. And I'm like,
You have to go over there to spawn them, though, I think.
and I'm kind of like, you know, to me, I see that as more of like, you have nothing going on in your life. You're so pathetic that you need like rallying points and like, you know what I mean? Like you need causes.
How are they dead already?
I don't know.
They usually come from right here. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. So it's like you're always jumping on like the new thing.
Yeah, you need something.
Well, that's the same thing with all of these social movements.
And it's all, yeah, and it's always like, look at me, like I believed a victim.
And I joined.
I believe them, like I would never believe a RAPI, like I'm so good of a person.
Well, that's why most of the Antifa people show up to stuff. They don't actually know why they're there.
Yeah, it's just, they want to feel a part of something.
Yeah, because people don't have that anymore. They don't have religion. They don't have a political ideology that unites people, not just tears them down.
Right.
Like, they don't have these kinds of things that I think people in history had. I mean, one of the great unifiers in the world, I know it's a divider too, but a unifier is war. I was just going to say real quick, imagine all of the people who had nothing in common who joined together in the American Revolutionary War.
Yeah.
Like, what did they have in common? You know, the country.
Right.
Like, an ideal.
Yeah.
I bet most of those people were nothing alike.
Yeah,
Except
right.
that they believed in that ideal. And I think a lot of people don't have those ideals anymore. So then when something comes up, they're like, that's it. That's for me. I can be the good guy. I can matter.
Yeah.
And I think it's selfish. Like, I think that it's extremely selfish, because what you should be doing is caring about, you know, did something bad happen to this person? Not look at how many likes I can get by making some clever, like, comment about it.
Yeah.
You know? Because if you and I wanted to be popular, we're gonna be popular. We could very easily get on Twitter and just support every other cause on burner accounts.
Yeah, but that's what everyone does.
That's what it feels like. Yeah. Is that Pete Hagstaff?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's Price. I thought I said Pete. He's like, we gotta get some of these women out of the military. Come with me. All right, blow the charge. There's women in that bus.
Like, come with me.
That had a lot of women in it that were on their way to basic training.
I like the idea that Pate Eggs, like, like he's the vigilante justice member here. He's like, all right, these people are deploying women. Come with me.
Hey, that man out there looks a little feminine. DJT just told me that we're not allowing trans individuals in the military anymore, and I'm going to expand the definition of what that means. Get rid of him. I say anyone who's willing to die for the country so I don't have to get drafted, let him in, but that's just my opinion.
That's not my opinion.
I just don't want to get drafted.
Oh yeah, but if you're a woman, get out of there.
No, wait a minute. Remember how hot Meryl was?
Yeah,
that
that's
game would
true.
have been way worse without a woman in the military.
That's true, actually.
And she didn't wear a bra, so she had like nipple missiles poking out of that shirt.
Right.
I think women should be in the military just for, at the very least, you know, a nice little
like
morale boost.
eye candy, yeah.
Well, yeah, like what if you, and now I'm not in the military, so it's okay for me to say this.
Okay.
What if you, as like a sergeant, you take advantage of your position
Oh, no.
and you allow like the other like hot private guy to die?
Oh, jeez.
But you save his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like while the three of you are out on patrol.
Right.
Like, get down, Lucy.
Lucy.
And you dive with her, but then the other guy gets domed, and she's like, no. And then you take advantage of the traumatic moment.
Yeah, right.
To be like, look at, I saved you, I'm a hero. Without women on the battlefield, you can't do that.
That's true. That's actually
just have to,
really good point.
But on the other side, you get to tell them whatever you wanted happened. Yeah, there were like 50 of them, and I took them all out with my bare hands. Like guys coming back from World War I. I'm telling you, I stopped the whole Panzer tank myself. Well, could I do it again? I
probably. I don't know, but I'm not going to.
I don't want to show it. All these guys here with me, like, they should feel like they contributed to something. Cut to them actually coming back from World War I, like dead eyes.
Yeah, right.
All their friends gone, exposed to mustard gas.
Whoa, jeez.
You know, these campaigns would go very differently if the enemies didn't have the aim of stormtroopers.
I know, right? I'm reloading my gun, hold on! Okay, we're about to explode here.
X! Hold it!
XXX Temptation!
Oh, good.
Oh. Wait, was this how the mission started?
Get us out of here.
Were we in these?
Yeah, we had reserve shoots.
Okay.
It's a time loop, Nate. This
Got
is a sci-fi game now. Man, we're really far, though. There's not much left.
Makarov's tracked Vorshevsky's daughter to Berlin. If they find the girl, it's only a matter of time till he gives up the nuclear codes.
Do we have her exact location?
Triangulating now.
ISA cell phone snipers just intercepted a call from her.
Patching you through in 3, 2, 1.
Alana Vorshevsky?
Кто это?
American Special Forces. Do you speak English?
Yes, my security's dead. They're coming for me.
Stay calm. We're en route to you now. Where are you exactly?
Closet, 5th floor suite.
Which side?
I don't know. There's a building across the road. A sign on the roof says Riesdorf. Please hurry.
Okay, put the phone down and don't move. We'll come to you. Athena is still with us. Weapons tight, and don't throw any shots.
We're gonna need you to be less emotional, please. You are throwing off the morale of our men. Now tell me, are you hot? Yes, I think so.
Take off your shirt.
Do you speak American? Yes, I do. All right, good. She's worth saving, gentlemen.
Now, hold on. Please, do you have texting on that phone? Yes, I do. Send me a nude. I need to know if you're worth it.
Are we ending this?
Yeah.
It needs to have a GPS tag on it so I can know where you are. Couldn't I just send normal picture? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for us.
It has to be a nude.
You're like that Willy Wonka thing. No, it has to be the child. You remember that?
I do.
From Family Guy.
No wonder Joe at the hotel room?
Oh no! What was the child's name? It wasn't Georgie.
Charlie.
Charlie. Do it, Charlie! I'm not going back to that slum.
We have 3.
All right, not much left.
Yeah.
I don't see bots. Why would the game before this have them? The Treyarch one. That's what I don't understand. Wait, you could do third person? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, we can't play.
Try it. Just turn it on. I know you can't play, but I want to see the third person. And why did Black Ops 1 have bots?
I don't know.
But this game didn't. Like, that's kind of cool.
Is it?
Do you not think so?
No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
I'm just joshing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
At least you could play these on survival.
That's cool. I never knew this was a thing.
Yeah.
I never knew this was a thing. That's really cool. Do you think anyone plays, like, online third person?
No. I don't think you can. I think it was just for private matches.
Oh.
But it's neat.
This is really hard to aim, actually.
Yeah, I don't think they really designed it for third person. It's just an option. Oh, alright. But yeah,
See if
no,
I can quickscope.
I thought that would be fun if we did something like that, like some, zombies rounds or some survival or something.
Were you saying something?
No.
Okay, sorry, I couldn't hear from the gun.
No, I wasn't saying anything at all. Nothing worth listening to.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I feel like you're going to do everything to avoid my question. I said, do you want to do some, playlists eventually of, survival or zombies or something?
I think that'll be fun.
And you never answered
No,
me
I think
either way.
I think it'd be a good idea.
You just went...
Okay, I was thinking about third person. I think.
What is there to think about?
I was like going through like the whole third person, you know,
like
idea.
ideology? Wait, do you remember Call of Duty Elite?
No.
Go back.
Okay, sorry.
No, this is an important part of history.
Okay.
There used to be a app. It was called Call of Duty Elite. Download the Call of Duty Elite application. Click that. See what happens. Download the... Yeah, try it. Is this still here? No!
Okay, sorry, jeez.
I got really mad there. Wait, go to Online Vault.
What if the store is open?
Okay, like, no one wants to hear you. Well, wait, I don't have some of that stuff.
Why aren't these installed?
I don't know. Can we install them?
This is a demo.
Wait, I thought I had all of these.
Face Off Collection 2, that's a trailer.
It's up there at the top. Collection 3 Chaos, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, no.
Wait, what's this? Captain John Price? You can buy John Price?
I think that was for your avatar, and they don't allow that anymore.
Oh, hey. You never download this.
What's weird is I have downloaded these things before.
Oh, okay.
So I don't understand why they're not showing up.
Yeah. Huh.
It looks like some of the Spec Ops aren't there. If you go to Spec Ops, too, aren't some of them based off previous games?
Some of them are based.
Yeah.
That was it. That's all I'd say.
Got it.
Yeah, wasn't there like a... Well, MW2 had Spec Ops that were based off the previous game.
So here's what I think we should do.
Like all gillied up.
Yeah, I think they did that again. I think what we should do, and we don't have to do it right away, but I think at some point we should do a playlist where we do Call of Duty MW2 Spec Ops, and we play through them co-op. And then we should do Call of Duty MW3 Spec Ops.
Yeah.
You might have to go back to the main menu here to restart the app real quick. And I think we should do Call of Duty MW3 Spec Ops where we play them together, but we also play the survival modes in that, because that's in the Spec Ops.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I feel like those would be fun co-op things, because I thought it would be fun eventually to do what we did before. I don't remember what game we did this for, but it was way back, where we pulled the TV up, and we did like some co-op stuff.
Was that Demon Souls?
Was it?
Yeah.
Let's play it on this Xbox.
Yeah, we did that for Demon Souls. Remember I hopped in for that killing that
Oh yeah, that was
enemy?
a stream.
Yeah.
But
No, we did it on the Let's Play.
Yeah, but I thought we streamed it on the Let's Play.
No, I thought for the Let's Play we did. I remember I hopped in to help kill the
monk.
Whatever the boss is.
The monk.
Yeah, the monk.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that what we did was we streamed that. Like, I think that was a live stream where we played that together. Yeah, let's play some Demon Souls in co-op.
Yeah, no, I think we did that, but I'm saying I think as part of our official Let's Play when we did the monk, I thought I hopped in and played.
I thought that was post-game. But either way, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Doesn't matter. So am I missing? It looks like I'm not missing any of these. Wait, what was that? Did someone join your lobby?
What? Wait, someone's here? Paunch Nasty?
I don't want to play with Paunch Nasty. Do private. I thought, or solo or something. So I wanted to see what the missions are.
Well, I think some of the
I'm missing
DLC
some.
ones you're missing.
So if you go to get more maps on that.
But I think you have all these.
Okay, so go to
Smackdown? That's just like me with your mom
go up
last
to the
night.
Nice. Go up to the. All right, whatever. I give up.
Okay, sorry. What?
I want to know if first off, if any of these are based on previous Call of Duties.
Okay, sorry.
I just wanted to know.
Okay, let's start with the top.
All right, now I want to see the other thing, and I want to see if we can get those maps.
Okay.
I'm really just trying to keep my friend here as long as possible because I'm lonely.
So what should I go to?
The thing you were just in.
Main menu?
No.
Because I was in this.
No. Go back to Spec Ops and do whatever private or solo play or whatever DLC. Now there's like a get more maps. Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Get more maps. Hey, don't go here.
Well, is it on the Xbox store maybe?
I don't know.
Because I don't know how to know what I own here. Because I own a lot of maps. Like if you go to private or whatever, however you do a match, there's like a ton of DLC stuff I have. Like for maps and then bonus maps up there. Look at this. So like,
yeah,
it's not like I only have one pack. So what am I missing? I thought I had all of them. Isn't that a lot?
Get map packs?
But then they don't actually tell you what you own. See? They
Well,
only
they
tell
said
you some
these.
of them.
You have these collections.
So I have collection 4.
You're missing the Chaos pack?
I guess that's the one I'm missing. So when we go to play these, you know, like when we go to play the Spec Ops ones, or before, I should probably get that. That's what I was wondering, is like what collection I was missing.
Okay.
So I guess they do tell you, and I guess we're just stupid. But then look, now if you go up, collection 1 is no longer... Now it says you could buy it again, see? I think it's just glitchy.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's just glitchy because it's so old.
I miss the
It's
days when you
long
can
in the
go
tooth.
through... I miss the days when you go in here and buy, like, a care package.
Oh yeah, dude, well here's the other thing. If you want to really feel bad, look at this real quick. You go out here... first off, here's the dynamic theme I was telling you about. Do you see? I want to show you this. They don't even really have the avatars anymore. Have you seen this?
I have, yeah.
Like, they're
Nice
not really a thing.
bio.
They're not really a thing at all. What, my bio?
Yeah.
Well, we busting no cap for real.